Hi, everyone. Back here at Camelback Ranch in Glendale. I'm glad to be joined by Matt Beaty, who spent some time in Oklahoma City each of the last two seasons, but a lot of time up in the major leagues last year. And part of a group of 8 guys who made their major league debut last season. And, of course, sure you're going to be linked with those guys probably for the rest of your careers. That's got to be special to be able to share it with every one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you interviewed me at the beginning of last year and talking about guys that could potentially make an impact in LA next year. And I said there's so many guys here that has the potential to be able to do that. And, once those guys came up, I think for the most part, we were all able to contribute. And, we're really good friends. A lot of us came through the system together. So just to come up here and have a familiar face, Smitty, Rios, Garlic, all of those guys, it was cool.
And you were really one of the first ones to go up there. So as others came up, did you kind of shepherd them along, be able to let them know what to expect?
A little bit, I guess, just kind of like talk to them about routine and like when the guys got to get in there early, the younger guys got to get in the cages early and stuff like that. But nothing like, hey, this is what you got to do. Not like I made it or anything, but just more so along the lines of just saying this is how things work here.
Major league debut and first hit came in San Francisco. Where's the ball right now?
It is in Georgia, I believe. It's either at my parents' place or my wife's parents' place. I can't remember. I have a couple different ones. My first home run and first RBI. They're safe. They're safe somewhere.
This year, extra roster spot at the big league level, and for someone like you who, even though majority of the time was in the big leagues last year, a couple times just because of a numbers game, you got sent back to Oklahoma City. I imagine stuff like that is going to benefit you this coming year.
Yeah, absolutely. Adding an extra player to the roster is going to, a lot of us are competing for the spot. You look at the 40-man roster, and even past that, we have a really talented group of guys. So you're never really comfortable with where you're at, and you just got to always go out there and prove yourself and prove that you belong and just keep working hard and taking good at bats, working hard on defense, being as flexible as possible, playing as many positions as possible, and that's what they love. So that's what I'm going to continue to do.
And I talked about this with Zach McKinstry yesterday. So when you're going through your prep on a daily basis, because you do play multiple positions, how is that divided up on a daily basis? Is it one day you focus on maybe one position, the next, or do you get a little bit of everything every day here?
No, you kind of prioritize what. I had a talk with Doc and just figure out which ones I'm going to be playing the most, and the ones that you're going to play the most, you try to get a little bit more work in. And then outfield, it's a little easier to get your work in the outfield because you don't necessarily need the one-on-one coaching. You just got to go out there and shag during BP, and you can, if you really take your reps serious, and you can get a lot out of that during batting practice just on your own. But other than that, yeah, you just kind of mix it up as much as possible. I think at third base, if you're fundamentally sound at third base, your hands are working good, your soft hands, you're picking the ball, you're feeling good, then it's going to translate over to first base. So they kind of all correlate together.
Past off season, have a chance to do anything fun?
Yeah, my wife and I went to Aruba a couple weeks after the season was over. It was pretty sweet. Paid for the vacation with all the hotel points that I used throughout the year last year. So that was a fun vacation.
All right, Matt. Well, we appreciate you letting us catch up for a little bit, and best of luck the rest out here at spring training.
Thank you. Have a good one.